Welcome back to another episode of Happen on Wednesday. I'm Kix. This is my house.
And I'm the mouse in the house.
This is Mouse. And nothing is what we talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Just a general all around thank you. Shout out to all our listeners.
Thank you for not canceling me yet. The dumb shit I be saying.
We got any other thank yous to get out of the way?
Not yet, if I could think of any. And everybody that I'm not saying thank you to, fuck you. Yeah.
Shouts out to our day one listeners, new coming listeners, and watchers.
Returning listeners, I know.
Yeah.
Some of you left for a while and came back. Last week's episode, the views are just going up.
Yeah.
Are the listens, views, what are we calling it?
Man, the views, listens, both of them going up, so it don't really matter.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.
All that.
Help us grow with us.
That's it.
All that.
Merch will
If you don't like it and there's a reason you don't like it, send it to your friend and tell your friend, yo, I didn't like this video because of this.
Exactly. And then have them give you their feedback on the video that they just watched.
I can't believe this guy said that.
Yeah. I can't believe that idiot said that.
I can't believe I still don't know what to do with my hands.
The day-old question. Men just don't know what to do with their hands.
Yeah.
It's just simple as that. Like right now, I see me doing all this shit with my hands. I just can't stop it. But then it feels weird when my hands just here like this. So I'm like,
I feel like a church boy with my hands just here like this. If you ever see me like this and my thumbs are just going, I'm in deep thought. Or someone's about to
thinking
catch
of a master plan.
All right, so we're here. We're back for another episode. Consistency's coming back pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. This is what, week 3, 4 of a consistent pod. So, hey, we back. We doing a thing.
Yeah. And
this is the part where I would normally ask Kix, how he's doing, which I'm going to do, and he's going to respond the same way as always. So how you doing, man?
Fan-freaking-tastic, buddy.
Oh, see? New response. Threw me off the game.
That's not what you asked. You asked me how my weekend was.
Oh, in that case.
Nobody cares.
It's true. Nobody cares.
All right? And then I ask how your weekend was.
And then
and you proceed to tell us.
Yes. But this time I'm just going to say nobody cares. Let's get to the shits.
All right, let's do it.
Ladies, this episode is for y'all.
Aren't they all for them?
This is true. But this one is like really for them because it's mainly just about them. And I preface this with, fuck preface. I don't even know if I'm saying the word correctly. So I'm just going to start off by saying Tinder. Women.
Swipe left, swipe right.
Stop doing this bullshit. Y'all know the bullshit I'm talking about.
I don't know. What's the bullshit you're talking about?
The bullshit I'm talking about is going on Tinder and in your caption bio, whatever the fuck it's called, saying not here for hookups. Like, nigga, let me show you this thing real quick.
I'm just going to talk about that because the ones that say not here for hookups will be the same ones in the inbox talking about all this nasty shit that they want to be doing or have done to them.
Exactly. So this is what I'm talking about here. So you see this thing here?
Maybe I know her.
So for y'all that
I don't
can't
know
see,
I'm
going to put the picture up. So that's the first pic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you first see. That's the second one. With the caption that read, not looking for casual hookups, respectable and mature gentlemen only.
But that was like a back page ad. So maybe she's not looking for hookups, but she's looking for some guys to pay her for the nanny.
Could be. But there's a lot of women out there.
You ever heard of pay nanny?
You know what? I actually got solicited like that one time.
Did you?
Yeah, some match with this thing on Tinder. We're talking. She's like, yo, hit me up on WhatsApp. I'm like, all right, cool. So I hit her up on WhatsApp. She told me something. I asked her, oh, what are her plans for the weekend? She's like, oh, still in the planning phase. I'm like, all right, cool. Those plans include me. She then proceeds to tell me I have to pay her $1.50 to see her. I'm like, man, I'll pay for company.
To see her what?
Yeah, I don't know. Didn't care to ask. So my response to that was, well, I got to hit my accountants up first. Because the way my bank account's set up, I got to check it in the savings. And that was it.
Kevin Hart.
Exactly. So she got a little upset. She's like, you're not serious. Bye. I'm like, nope. Of course I'm not serious. What the fuck? I ain't paying to see you. You got to pay to see me. What the hell? Anyways.
I think she said you look like a trick.
She got the wrong nigga for that one.
And she pulled out her magic bag.
But
yo, I got something on topic with that. You said the girls posting scantily clad pictures
yes.
and then saying that they're not here for hookups.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have something somewhat related, and this is like advice, or maybe it's an insult. Take it how you will. But for the ladies, fellas, this goes for you too. If you're putting group pictures up,
oh boy,
right?
Especially if it's the first one that you
yeah. If you're putting group pictures up, which I don't recommend you doing, like I'm not on a dating website, profile, app, whatever it is. Like, if you're putting group pictures up, and your friends are more attractive than you, it's like are you trying to set yourself up for failure?
Yep.
Like they see it and then they're like, yo, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm just going to speak for men. We see it and we hope it's this one. So when we find out it's not this one, you just already lost more points.
Yep.
As if it was just you, it would be like, oh, not so bad. And then we'd find out the wrong, like the hard way. You ever date a girl, all of a sudden then you see her friends and then she the ugly one in the group, you're like, damn, I fucked up.
See, that's the thing. And especially on them dating sites when niggas run into a situation like that, some niggas be thinking, after they find out that she ain't the prettiest one there, some niggas be thinking, well, shit, I'm going to slide in here and hopefully slide in over there. Use you as a chess piece. So stop setting yourself up for failure.
All that sliding, I thought you were talking about baseball. Safe.
That's exactly where the nigga's going to be. He's looking to hit a home run. Off the
fellas, the same thing goes for you too.
Yep. Don't do it. I don't do them things.
Although fellas mostly pose with their rich friends.
But they be the brokey in the group.
But the brokey in the group. Yeah. We got a booth. Not I got a booth. We got a booth. Yeah. Come through.
So just all around, ladies, stop doing it. We all know we're adults. We all know what this site is for. All right. You want something serious? Go to fucking eHarmony. But all these dating sites are the same. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, fucking OkCupid, Bado, however you pronounce that one.
I didn't even know there were so many apps.
Yeah, there are hundreds of them. And the funniest thing is, if you see a gal on one, guarantee you're going to see her on at least another 2-3 of them.
I'll only see her on the one. I just have the one.
Well,
and you know what I'm going to put in my profile?
What's that?
Not here for hookups. Make sure you can hold a conversation.
Yeah, all that bullshit, get rid of it. If you're going to put anything there, just say, I'm looking for a nigga to fuck. Well, obviously don't say nigga, because unless you can, just stay away from it. That's all I'm going to say. But, just either put nothing or just be straight up. Like, there's no point in putting not here for hookups. We all know what the site's for. It's for hookups. Stop this shit. It's a very, very, very rare and small percentage of people that go on these sites and actually end up marrying the person that they match with. Very small. But that's my 2 cents. What say ye? What
he said. I'm having a moment.
It's getting to him, guys.
The coke went down the wrong hole.
Oh, it went down the wrong pipe, eh?
Wrong pipe. It's just sitting there right now, bubbling. It's like cleaning out that part.
But yeah. Now, again, so we gone over things not to do, things not to say, especially that whole conversation shit. Like I said last week, don't put, I'm looking for someone to hold a conversation. Your ass can't hold a conversation to save your fucking life. Only one word responses or shit. Nah, don't do them things. Niggas, same thing.
All right, you told them what not to do. Why don't you tell them what they should do?
Nigga, I ain't the one to tell you what to do.
But you're telling them what not to do.
I'm telling them what not to do. That's the best advice that can be given to someone, is tell them what not to do. Everything I'm telling you not to do the opposite, and you're good. For the most part, I would assume. I don't know.
So instead of saying not looking for hookups, say looking for hookups?
There you go.
Because that'd be the opposite.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
It's,
hot takes with Mouse.
It's honest. That's it. It's honest, it's straightforward, gets rid of all the bullshit.
But sometimes they're not looking for hookups, and then they just see somebody and they're like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if they're not looking for hookups, they're not looking for hookups. If you're not looking for a hookup, just don't say anything.
Sometimes your reputation precedes you.
Yeah, you know what?
I heard about that 15 minutes.
You know, sometimes some of these girls be out here thinking I'm a man whore. I'm like, I don't get it. What makes you
Mouse, you have the reputation of a man whore?
with certain women? They assume that I'm a man whore. I'm like,
Do tell.
I don't get what about me makes you think I'm a man whore. Like,
You had to have asked. What did they say?
you know what? Back in the day, they used to say, "Oh, I'm a flirt," and you know, I'm very smooth and shit. I'm like, how am I a flirt? I'm just me. I'm just being nice, having a conversation.
Smooth operator.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they used to say. Somewhere along the line, I lost the smooth part, but I'm still a nice guy. I just have conversations.
Just put on some lotion. You can get it back.
Nigga telling me I gotta moisturize.
You said you lost the smooth, so it must be rough. Bars.
But yeah, I'm like, yeah, it don't make sense because people that know me know I'm the furthest thing from a gallus, man whore, all them things.
Me too.
Exactly. Anyways. But yeah, you ever run into that situation where the girl just thinks you're a man whore for no apparent reason? They ain't really got a good reason to think you're a man whore, but they just thinking you're a man whore.
Usually, women that listen to this podcast think I'm a man whore.
I mean,
think
everybody's
women that
had a
listen to
past.
this podcast probably hate me as well
Now, why you say they hate you?
because they think I'm a man whore.
So because they think you're a man whore, they're gonna hate you? Wouldn't that
No, it's just
wouldn't that kind of make them want you
some
a little
people are
more?
just sensitive.
I get that. They don't like hearing certain stories.
They don't like hearing about the great experiences of life.
But I mean, that's life. Everybody's got a history. Everybody's got a past.
But not everybody has a future.
Ooh, that's bars right there. That's fortune cookie wisdom shit right there.
I don't know. Ladies, am I a man whore? I don't feel like I am. If I am, I'm retired. I mean, if I was, I'm retired now.
I mean, we could put that up on a poll on IG or something.
Who's the bigger man whore? Kicks or Mouse?
We could do that one, but we already know who's gonna win. Mouse.
Yeah,
So,
100%.
exactly. So, you know,
I'm going to vote for Mouse like on all my burner accounts. I don't even have a burner. I'm going to make one.
make it just so you don't win.
Yeah. You know what? Why don't I have a burner account?
That's a good
question.
That's what I was about to say. It's a
Oh,
good
I
question.
think it's because I don't give a fuck. My page is open.
Isn't it?
If you blocked me or I blocked you, I'm a big blocker. I realize if you've seen the list of numbers on my phone that are blocked, some of them are women. Most of them are fucking scammers.
Those are the only numbers I block.
Scam likely.
Now, why you be blocking the women? Is it just the women that you let go and they keep coming back? Or,
Yeah, sometimes they never want to go.
Nah.
Or they do go and then they come back around like the seasons. There's 4 of them. See what I did there? I'm just talking shit. There's not 4.
There's more.
100. I'm talking shit. Someone's gonna hear this and be like, don't get all worked up. I just talk shit.
That's all it is. It's just it's just 2 niggas talking shit.
Right?
I'm thinking to myself right now, I probably should stop saying the word niggas because not everybody can say niggas and people are going to assume something.
Honestly, I very rarely use the word.
I only use it when I'm around. See, I was about to say it.
What are you trying to say about me? Why can't I be darker skinned male? I don't identify as black because what I'm wearing is black and my skin tone is gold.
I've never identified as black.
The golden child.
I'm chocolate brown.
Ooh.
You know, my oldest son, when he was like 3, we were watching a basketball game or something. And he saw something on there and he said something and he's like, yo, the regular person. I was like, what do you mean by the regular person? He's like, the regular person. And he's pointing at the TV. I'm like, who's the regular person? The regular person was a white dude. So I pointed at the black guy. I'm like, yo, so what is he? And my son's like, chocolate. So when he was growing up, white people were regular, black people were chocolate. I was like, huh. Don't know where he got it from. But that's how he made sense of the world at that time.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, all right. Used it for a little bit after that, but it eventually fell off. But anyways, what else? Oh, let me ask you this question. If you go to a party, convention, some public place, let's say party, with your significant other, and their ex is in the same place, would you want your significant other to tell you that their ex is in the building?
Fuck yeah, she better tell me. What do you mean, do I want her? I better even know before we got there.
Well,
I need to know who your exes are. I'm just fucking with you. But no, if we're at the spot and, yeah, I would like to know so I could tease the fuck out of you. So that's what you used to be into, hey?
Now, what if...
Okay. Yeah, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, those are the ones? Those are them ones that you used to be
type
into?
right there, eh?
Actually, it's probably better off that she doesn't let me know, because if he's looking, or I think he's looking, and there's like an awkward tension, I'm confrontational, so I will approach.
But here's the thing.
But still let me know.
So let's take this to a next level. You're in the place. Her ex is there. She done told you about her exes prior to all this happening, right? Her ex is there. It's an ex that, she had nothing but fond memories of. She didn't ever really have anything bad to say about this particular ex.
So why aren't they together?
I don't know. Let's say he broke it off. All right? But regardless, he comes over and gives her a hug.
Where?
In front of you at the party.
How?
How else do you hug people?
I don't know. I'm not a hugger.
Really?
Really?
I like giving hugs.
I'll hug mines.
But yeah, he gives her a hug. And like Drake says, and you know those type of hugs, the same hugs he used to give to women when he knows he used to fuck. If you see the nigga giving her that type of hug, what's your response to that?
I'll probably break down and cry.
Break down.
Yeah. And just, hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, what am I doing if someone like hugs my girl in front of me?
With that type of hug. Because you know they used to fuck.
I don't know. Am I mad?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking to myself right now. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how I handle those situations. First of all, do you find that disrespectful?
If she's hugging up on her ex in front of me?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, just not hugging up, just a hug.
No, but I'm saying just like, why are you hugging the ex in front of me? Y'all can say hi. Y'all can be cordial, say hi.
Who put it down better? That's my only question. Because if it's me, then go ahead, bro. You lost it. It's mine now. Thank you.
But if it's him, then what?
Then you ain't my girl no more. I don't give you the best 15 minutes I could. You get Mr. 3-hour power over there. Fucking guy gets hard and I have the power. Viagra man. Fuck out of here, Cialis.
Yeah, I don't know. If that's me.
All I'm saying is she better not. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That's all I'm saying.
What do you? So, are you hugging your? I'm not gonna say ex. Are you hugging a girl that you used to fuck in front of your girl?
In front of my girl?
Yeah.
No. See, but here's the thing. Is my girl aware of said girl, and are me and that girl on like good speaking terms? Like,
Yeah, you're on good speaking terms. You guys are cool. You guys hugged.
no, but like, are we in each other's lives like that, or is
No,
this
you just ran into her randomly.
Okay, yeah, then nah, I ain't gonna hug you like that in front of my girl. Nah.
Why? What, are you gonna hit her with the stiff arm?
I'm gonna hit her
What
with
if-
the yo. What's up?
What if she goes in for the hug?
Oh, that's a hard one there. If she goes in for the hug, then
You're gonna hit her with the handshake,
nah, I can't do that.
all right?
Can't do that. Moves at that point, if she going in for the hug, I'll probably give her a hug and not have to hear the earful from my girl later on. What are you doing if your ex come to hug you in front of your girl?
Do you know my exes?
I know a couple of them.
Are they coming to hug me?
You know what? There's a couple of them that would. A couple of them that would.
Really? They hate me. I got one ex that I'm cool with,
Well, there you go.
but like we go way back, so that's different.
See, so she might come and hug you in front of your girl. Then what?
But we don't hug.
But what if she? It doesn't matter if you don't hug.
If she
That
ever
day-
came up to hug me, it's to whisper something in my ear, like "You should probably leave now," because like, and now with that statement, I let you know who I'm talking about. the party about to get shut down.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be problems.
Oh man, yeah, that's an awkward situation.
So let me make it even like more me related. Like, is it a girl that I used to fuck, or is it a girl that me and my girl used to fuck?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Spicy.
If it's a girl that you and your girl used to fuck,
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that there shouldn't be any awkwardness unless your girl felt that you put it down better on her. Then
No, but I already told you. You have to finish with your girl.
yeah,
So if
no,
you
no.
finish with the other girl,
No.
you just made the problems for yourself.
It doesn't matter if you finish with your girl. If your girl is watching while you putting it down on the other girl, and in her mind she's thinking, "Yo, he don't give me the dick like that," then that's a problem. I would imagine that's a problem.
Wow, I never thought about it that way.
That's what I'm saying. How often do you go and get your girl's feedback after the two of you just smashing a thing?
The next day, what are you talking about? How to get a feedback? I'm like, how was that?
Yeah,
That was wild, eh? What do we forget to try?
but do you ever ask, "Yo, you think I was putting it down too much on like you?"
No, because if I explain, I'm not even going to explain how my menages work. Actually, I'll explain, but very vague.
Okay, do the vagueness.
The extra person is literally just being used. They're like a tool.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
She may feel that
Most
she
of
used
the
that tool
engagement
a little
is
too
still
much.
like, how do I describe? Like the mental stimulation is engaged with me and my person, and then the other person is just there being used for the both of our enjoyment. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
I never know.
You never know what the other person's thinking
Right?
or how they're feeling unless they come out and tell you. And that's the thing. A lot of women won't tell you exactly how they feel, which is quite annoying because women, why? Y'all just bottle that shit up inside and throw the little subtle jabs or the little
Or bring
eye
it up on the
roll.
next day where it's totally irrelevant to us.
Yeah, you know what
Do you
I'm
remember that day, this time, when this happened, and blah, blah, blah?
saying? And I'm going to tell
I'm
you
just
straight.
trying to watch the game.
You come to me with that shit, I'm going to tell you straight. No. Because everybody know my memory is trash. So you're asking me to remember something that happened God knows when? I ain't. It's never going to happen. So you're holding on to unnecessary shit. If you have a problem, address it right then and there. Or at least, relatively quickly within that day. Otherwise, I'm just going to forget. Hell, shit, sometimes I forget shit that happens within that day. My memory is that bad. So,
Mine too, mine's pretty bad.
yeah. So, don't do that. Ladies, never do that. Don't hold it in. Unless you're in public. Like I said last week, if it's in public and it's something like that, wait till you get home.
Yeah, because if I have an issue and we're out in public and I have to address it, I'll usually wait till we're not in public, like as soon as we get to the car.
That's fine.
That's only because I don't want to embarrass you. Or maybe I just don't want to cause a scene in public.
Exactly. Nobody needs to know your business.
Yeah.
So, just address it privately. Like he said, in the car is fine. Actually, sometimes in the car could be deadly. I had a couple of times where I'm addressing some shit they brought up in the car, and I'm addressing it, and we almost died a couple times. Is all I gotta say.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
Stay alert.
Stay safe. Oh man, they don't know. They don't know. But yeah, in this day and age, you think it's harder or easier to approach women?
You're talking to a cold walk-up specialist, buddy.
Ah,
It's the same to me.
I guess.
Listen,
But hold on, for you, is it generally you walking up to them, or is it more so they walk up to you? Because I've been around you a couple times, nigga.
what are you talking about? Are you trying to say they walk up to me more than I walk up to them?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Maybe it's a little bit of both. So it all starts with the eye contact. You start the eye contact from across wherever you are, if you're at a party or whatever. If you're getting the eye contact, there's a look that I've mastered. It's called the eye fuck. Once I'm not even going to show it because it's going to be awkward if I look at you guys over there because there's a lot of dudes that watch the show too. And I don't want you to zoom in and get the eye fuck look. But you get the eye fuck and you look at it. And then when she gets the eye fuck look, she's like, he's a good dicker.
And then from there, it's just on and popping.
No, but it's just getting used to getting turned down. That's why most guys are afraid. Most guys are afraid of getting turned down. And guess what, guys? If you close 2 out of 10, you're doing well. Like, just get used to getting turned down and get turned down like a gentleman or like a real man. Don't be you ugly anyway. No, she isn't, because if she was ugly anyway, you wouldn't have hollered at her.
And like that's perfect.
Take your L's like a man. There's one of the baddest things I ever got. I'll never forget this. Mm-hmm. And the man will know. Yeah, her name was City. Well, that wasn't her name. We met her at City nightclub, whatever. So we called her City for the longest time. Bad, like bad. I remember I went up to her. I hollered at her. She wasn't feeling it. I was like, okay, cool. I went off. Respectfully did my thing. That was back when we used to play numbers. So I was just getting a bag of numbers. End of the night, she comes over. She's like, you know what? You can have my number. And I was like, why'd you give me your number now? Is it because you seen like everybody else give me their number or what? Come to find out, she was in the club with her cousin. That was the other girl that she was with. And her cousin was like, you know what? He was pretty respectful. I think you should give him your number. I like the way he carries himself.
Oh, see? And that's perfect because it brings me on to one other point is women rejecting women, or women being afraid to reject women. I mean, women being afraid to reject men.
Are they? Fuck.
Well, some of them are. Like, I'll tell you this story. So, once upon a time, walking down somewhere.
Chime the music.
And I see this ting. So I was like, oh, that ting's cute. You know, I'll try to holler at her. And for y'all that know me, I don't holler. I'm that nigga that's just there. I'll look and never say a word. But this time I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If she says no, she says no. So I hollered. Got the number. I was shocked. Cool. Messaged her a couple times. Wasn't really getting any type of feedback. So didn't hear anything. I was like, all right, cool. Then a few weeks after, I'm walking. Happen to see the girl again. She says, hi, what's up? We're talking. I was like, hey, what's going on? You know, you gave me the number, but, you know, you're not really responding. And she's like, yeah, you know, I just didn't want to say no because blah, blah, blah. Like, I didn't want you to react badly or whatever. I'm like, yo, it's not on you to manage how I react. A real man is going to say, okay, you know what? It was nice to meet you, and keep it moving. If a nigga flips out on you, then that's not a real man at all. So that's why I'm saying someone would rather just, all right, here, I'm going to give you the number just so you're happy and go on about your way, rather than just say, no, I'm not interested, which to me makes no fucking sense. Like I said, it's not on y'all to manage the man's reaction or how they take their rejection. If they can't take it, they're not a real man, and just move on from that. But that's my 2 cents.
Yeah. So, women, just don't turn guys down in a rude way, because I've seen that go horribly.
Exactly.
Horribly for you, for her that time. It wasn't me. I'm gonna tell this story because this needs to be told. So somebody could learn a lesson here. So we were at my favorite Asian restaurant downtown. I'm just not gonna name them, just in case. You know where it is.
I was there this weekend.
Yeah, we were there after the club, as we tended to be, because who doesn't want to eat after fucking partying all night?
Yep.
Table of girls, like right at the front when you walk in. Some baddies at the table and some saddies at the table. I didn't say fatties, I said saddies. Some baddies and some saddies at the table, right? And guys are coming in and hollering, and then these girls are just like, no, no, no. And it's not even these girls. It's the girl that nobody's paying attention to that's just, I guess, mad because her friends are getting hollered at. But just being rude. Holler, and then whatever. So we didn't even try. I think I did pretty well in the club that night, so I didn't even need to. I just here to eat. Not gonna lie, this is the highlight of the night for me. It was going to beat that. Beat that. So anyway, a very popular dude that's well known in the city comes in, tries to holler. The rude friend is rude to him as well. He sees us, comes to our table to chill while he's waiting for his food to come. And this is how you know this dick is just cool as fuck. This guy goes, so we're like, yo, bro, you never see you get turned down. And he's like, yeah, it's cool. They're young. They just don't know who I am yet. I'm sitting there like, I picked up a lot of game from this dude over the years. So I'm just literally sitting there like, oh, that's true. They don't know who you are for real. Like, they didn't see what he rolled up in. So anyway, now a rowdier bunch of young gentlemen come in, the entrepreneurial type, that usually deal in pharmaceuticals. Yep. Come in, proceed to engage with this table of young ladies. And the mean friend decides to get extra. I get it. Maybe you're getting annoyed, but I'm sorry. Where you are and the time that you're here, you should just know that this is going to happen.
Exactly.
Like, you guys are going to get hollered at. You just left the club, too, because you guys are dressed in club outfits.
Know your surroundings.
Yeah. So I don't even remember what she said, but, like, she started cursing, like, loud and shit, and then I was just, all I heard is, yo, beep, who the beep do you think you're beeping, talking to? Beep, beep, you know who the beep I am? And then she proceeded to get rude. I don't give up who you are, and da-da-da-da. And then I think she, like, threw a drink.
Oh, the worst thing you can do.
Bro, when she threw the drink, I felt bad. I'm not going to lie. I felt bad for what happened to her after that. Let me just say, like, glasses were broken, and there was, like, a big scene. But the way this restaurant turned around, cleaned everything up so fast, you know shit pops up. But yeah, so point of my pointless story is there's a way to turn people down politely, and there's a way to get rejected politely. So just do it that way.
Exactly. As long as everybody's respectful within the transaction, because at the end of the day, it is a transaction.
And I understand dudes can be persistent when you're politely turning them down.
Yeah.
Just like I appreciate it, but I'm not interested, or I appreciate it, but I have a boyfriend, or I appreciate it, but I'm just not looking to get into a relationship or any of that, like whatever.
Exactly. Just be polite, respectful.
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 That sounds like a Pokemon. Be respecto. Respecto, I choose you.
and yo, men, when you're being turned down, be respectful. Like I said.
Man, when you're being turned on, be disrespectful. They like it.
There you go. There's a time for the disrespect, and it's not when you're being turned down. That's all we're saying.
Choke stroke for the win.
But yeah, as long as everybody's respectful within the transaction, everything goes smoothly, and nothing needs to pop off. And everybody can leave and enjoy the rest of their day, night, afternoon, whatever period of time it is.
Yeah.
See, I want to ask you this, but I'm thinking. Actually, I'm going to ask it anyway. If your girl ever cheated on you, would you tell?
Would I tell who?
Would you tell your boys? Would you tell anybody?
Yeah, why not? Is that something to be ashamed of?
I'm not saying it's something to be ashamed of. The reason I ask is it goes back to clickbait. Because the man, The man finds
Oh,
out.
but that's because he's staying with her. That was his wife.
Yeah, but he's still
If my wife cheats on me, am I telling everybody? No.
No, well, no, I get that.
Because if I get married, I'm getting married one time, and I don't give a fuck if we broke up and your boyfriend and my girlfriend now live in the house with us. We together. Together forever till death do us part. Bitch, you ain't dead yet? Me neither. Stay the fuck out my room.
But that's the thing. Like, if you think about it, because remember, we addressed it before. Not this particular thing, but we asked the question before. Who cheats more, men or women? I think we even threw up a poll and people said men cheat more or whatever. I
think
don't know.
men cheat more, but I think women are the better cheaters.
See, but that's the thing there. How would you actually know if women cheat more than men? Because I don't think a lot of guys are rushing to tell their friends, yo, my girl just cheated on me.
Really?
I don't think so. I haven't heard it. And I know there's been niggas that we know that have been cheated on. Think we might have heard it from 1, 2. But outside of that, I don't think niggas is rushing to tell, yo, my girl just cheated on me. Because too often you're going to hear more say from the women, oh, my man just cheated on me, this and this. But you're never really hearing the dudes say, yo, my girl cheated on me. So with that, it's like, how do we know who cheats more?
That's true.
That's why I asked. Would you tell?
Would you tell?
I'll tell my niggas. Tell my boys. My closest friends, sure. I'm not gonna go tell the sweet old lady over there.
Oh.
After watching that, yo.
We asked on the pod like if you've ever been cheated on before. I haven't caught anybody, but I'm pretty sure I have been.
Suspicions are always there.
Especially when I was young savage mode.
Well, I mean, at that point, it's fair game, right?
No. Fuck. It's unfair game. Mouse. Entering a house is not the same as letting someone enter your house. So me going to somebody else's house isn't the same as me letting everybody come to my house. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right. So no, it's not the same.
That's very true. Very true.
All right? Yo, like, I'm not even leaving it at that.
Elaborate.
Think about it. All right? Like, you can go in and out of houses, right? Mm-hmm. One, do you let every and anybody know where you live?
Hell no.
So you're choosy there.
Yep.
Second, do you let any and everybody just up in your house?
Mm-mm.
Right?
Never that.
But do you have a problem going to somebody else's house?
No.
Point in case. Ladies, you're the house.
In case you couldn't figure that part out. It was a good analogy.
A specific
though.
part of you is the house.
That was a very good analogy. How long you been resting on that?
I've been saying that forever.
Oh, yeah? Shit.
Most people use the stupid key and lock scenario.
Nah. Which reminds me, Lock and Key Season 2 coming out. But
I don't even know what that is.
Show on Netflix.
But like, I don't like the lock and key scenario because people can try to fit different keys into your lock. Maybe my key is the only one that opens the lock, but other keys can still go into the lock.
Yep. Like you're trying to pick. Anyways,
yeah.
Off that. But yeah. So let me ask you this now. Actually, it's not even about you or for you to answer. But I'll ask it anyway. If a girl you're smashing asks you if you've been tested, are you catching offense? Or what are your thoughts at that point?
I'll tell you my initial thought. One, no, I'm not offended. But my initial thought, and niggas, you know this is true. This bitch done burned me. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have been risky. Felt frisky, so I got risky. And now I got a floppy disky.
Oh, shit.
No, I wouldn't get offended. I'm an adult.
Exactly.
That's an adult conversation.
But I think some, at least from what I've heard, some women, if you ask them, if you turn around and ask them, they get all defensive and offended that you're asking them.
I see you're not ready to have an adult conversation.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, why could you ask me? But if I turn around and ask you, now you're getting offended.
Right.
Now, this has never happened to me. It's happened to some people I know, but I'm just like, shouldn't be with that one.
There's a worse question than that I think women ask. Here's the question that I get offended on. When they ask you, "Are you seeing anybody else?"
That question right there lets me know that you're probably seeing someone else.
That question lets me know either you're trying to get serious or you're not trying to get serious. But so you ask if I'm seeing anybody else. Let's say the answer is no, right? Generally, I would assume it's the same for you, but that's my fault because I assumed. So I'll ask, and then you'll say no, and then we'll stop talking, and then you'll pop out with a baby 2 weeks later. Maybe that happened.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's a loaded question from the ladies. I don't know any man that's ever asked a girl that question, but that's a loaded.
No, guys, we asked the question a different way and at a totally different time.
Yeah,
this is when guys ask the question either during or after sex, and this is how we say it. You know that pussy's mine, right? Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
You got to ask after sex, guys. You can't ask during because when you talking during sex, it's not you, it's not her.
Exactly.
It's like different versions of y'all. Y'all be saying some wild shit.
Y'all are just caught up in the moment, not really thinking about responses.
Y'all be telling each other you love each other. You just met.
Exactly.
Well, the sex is fire.
Has a girl ever done that to you? You be fucking her for like the first, second time. Why are you fucking her? She's like, I love you.
No comment. Whoa, I am out of here. Stage 5 clinger.
That's
help me.
Buddy just start going, so I'm
no,
gonna back out now.
Buddy left the Jimmy there. Ejecto Dicko. Arriba. Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious. I don't know why people do that.
What?
Like, why the woman would be like, "Oh, I love you" in the middle of it, especially after the first.
You can say
you
love it.
Yeah,
you can say you love how it feels.
You know,
you can say you love doing this or you love riding that or like. You know, but, like if you're together, I get it. It's totally different. Yeah, I'm talking about like when you first meet and this girl already tells you she loves you. It's like, wow.
That's a surefire way to never get called back.
Not me. You know how I feel when I hear that? I'm like, it's like I'm standing on top of the mountain and there's wind blowing. I have a cape on and it's like,
super dick.
Yes, I am the Dickie D.
Remember the Dickie D, man?
Pause.
Big pause on that.
No comment. Next topic.
Oh shit! I think we don't run through everything, do we? I think we ran through everything.
No. There's one more question, Mos. One more question.
All right,
that
what's
you
the
had.
What's
the question was, when women give trash pussy or trash head, do they know? And what is your reaction?
Yeah, ladies, y'all gotta tell us.
And ladies, what is your go-to move? Like we told you our go-to move when the dick's just not the best.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What's your go-to move when the pussy's just like not fresh?
When it ain't fresh, you know you didn't throw it back properly.
We were out with the boys yesterday, and a topic came up. So this is good because it's real shit. So let's say there's a time where you know your shit's not the freshest. Maybe you just left the gym. Maybe you're out all day, but you know down there's not the freshest. And then she proceeds to go down there, and you're an asshole because you don't stop it. But then she's down there slurping and gurking like like it's the freshest, and you're just like, I know it's a little musty. What's your reaction to that?
Yo.
I'm up here like, you nasty bitch. God damn.
I'm up there like
turned off and turned on.
Like, yeah, at the same time. Because I had that happen one time.
Feeling like T-Pain. I can't believe it.
Actually, I've had that happen a couple times.
She all on me.
On me. Ooh, I think she'll want me.
I'm just like, yo, what's going on? So how do you feel? First of all, are you letting her go down there?
I try to avoid it.
So you are. That's what I heard.
Listen, There was the one chick that I was messing with, and I told her straight, yo, let me go hop in the shower real quick. Before, nah, just leave it. I'm like,
Yeah, if it's not my chick, I don't give a fuck. Whip.
I was like, you nasty. Like you said, I was turned on and turned off at the same time. She wanted to deal with it, I let her deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you deal with it? How you feeling?
I just said if it's not my girl, I don't care.
What if it is your girl?
No, I don't let my girl do that. I couldn't.
You couldn't?
No.
It's just too mean of a thing?
No, I just wouldn't do that to my girl. A girl,
My
sure.
girl,
Not
my girl, my girl. Yeah.
Yeah. If my girl did that, I don't know if she'd be my girl.
That's true.
You
Do all the dirtiest things with not your girl.
Nah, you do dirty stuff with your girl.
The dirtiest things you generally don't do with your girl.
That's just like not hygienic for me.
Yeah, true.
My girl go on kiss me and shit, and I'm like,
Has the girl that did that wasn't your girl ever come back up for the kiss?
First of all, that girl didn't even start with the kiss, so she knew she wasn't getting it. So no.
There you go.
Kissing is intimate for me. Like you don't just kiss everybody.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Sorry, Sally.
Sally Slurpee.
Yeah.
Slurpee Sally. But yeah, women, let us know. What's your go-to move when you know you just gave them trash box? Stinky box?
How do we even see this is like not even a double standard, but like there's no way to say like she gave you trash other than her being like a starfish.
Well,
Because
there
I
you
feel
go.
like the burden of performance is on us for the majority of the session.
Which is so unfair.
Right?
Like,
you know how hard it is to stay hard the whole time? Especially when you're doing all that stupid shit that only feels good for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, here she goes.
So many times I'm just letting her get her shit off. I'm like, this don't feel any type of good
You're
for
just
me.
like, oh, I'm out of here.
I'm like,
came. I was ready to come when we started. You postponed it. Fucking, we're almost at the 15-minute mark, and she's still doing that nonsense.
yo, speaking of the 15-minute mark, there was a video on IG over this weekend, I think it was. Some apparent sex person on the 85 South show. You know what the 85 South show is? Of course you do. You're familiar with them niggas. Anyways, so she's on there talking about how it takes women 18 to 40 minutes just to get warmed up before they're ready to fuck.
Well, I'm going to be done and out before you even getting warmed up and ready.
I was like, 18 to 40. What the fuck? Now I understand where that girl was coming from with the 3-hour session. She just want to be looking at you for 2.5 hours, fucking 2 hours, 45 minutes before she ready to go. Like, what the hell do you expect us to be doing for 18 to 40 minutes? And apparently within that time, what you're supposed to be doing is doing everything but touching. Getting each other aroused and shit, but don't actually touch. Postpone the pleasure and the fulfillment of the intimacy of.
That could be fun.
I'm like, yo, listen here. I ain't here.
Imagine being locked up in a room and then you guys have like a timer and you guys aren't allowed to do certain things to a certain amount of time, but just they're torturing each other. That sounds like a great time to me.
Hey.
Coming soon.
Well, there you go. Try that shit out. But I don't know. 18 to 40 minutes? Yeah. Listen,
18 to 40 minutes. I'm done before you even get started. I'm just letting you know that.
That's
I think it's well documented right now. I'm not even going to say it.
There's,
it's well documented.
There's only so much, holiday ham and ice on nipples play that can go around before the ice melt. Pineapple juice all over the place.
I have ADHD. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, ladies, if that's part of your expectation, I think y'all need to adjust it just a tiny bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. But yeah.
And until next time,
I'm Mouse. He's Kicks, and we out. Peace.